It's Josh and Chantel, and this is Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast. It's a replay of today's full show.
It's Wednesday, May 29th. On today's show, I try out a new method to fall asleep, and it kind of works a little too well. We learned the simple things that improve your life, asked how to have the best summer ever, found out that we might have a lilac bush or a tree, still not 100% sure, and Josh thinks he takes care of all the tasks. He successfully made pizza, and he killed a spider like a big boy.
Thanks for listening. Catch the show live weekday mornings from 6 to 10 and enjoy Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast. Classy 97, it's Josh and it's Chantel.
Hey, girl, hey.
And it's Wednesday and I forgot to take the garbage out.
Oh.
Because the week is weird. I didn't think about it. Do you think we get pushed a day? I think we might get pushed a day.
Ooh. It might be our lucky day.
So it might be tomorrow. I'm gonna go for that.
Also, why is it always windy on garbage day?
That's a fact.
It is a fact.
I don't know why.
Jack.
Today is Learn About Composting Day. What would you like to learn about composting?
I don't.
I've learned a little bit over the past few months about composting. Black gold, they call it. Or at least one guy I know. He's super into composting.
Yeah.
He's like, you can put your hands in it. It's all warm.
I don't want to put my hands in it. I think it's great, and I want to do it. I don't know if I'm not in the mood to learn about it right now.
Okay.
Maybe a different time.
Well, but today's the day to learn about composting. So
Any day could
the
be
knowledge
the day.
is being thrust upon you. Black gold. It is end of the Middle Ages Day. I thought that ended a while ago.
Yeah, I thought so too.
It is International Day of UN Peacekeepers. What is an oak apple?
I don't know.
Let
me look it up.
Oak Apple Day brings together
apple.
communities in England to celebrate King Charles the Second and the restoration of the throne in 1660. So I don't know what that.
It's just like a fruit that comes on oak trees.
Great.
You can eat it.
It is World Tiger Nut Day.
No, you can't eat it. Tiger nut?
Uh-huh.
What's a tiger nut?
Oh, it's this little shriveled, dried out, like brown raisin looking thing. It's National Paperclip Day. It is National Flip Flop Day. Are you flip flopping?
I've got sandals on, but not flip flops.
All right. Well, that counts. National Alligator Day, and it is World Otter Day as well. And it's Put a Pillow on Your Fridge Day.
What?
This one we talked about last year. And prior to in-home refrigeration, people would put a piece of cloth in their larder once a year for luck. So Put a Pillow on Your Fridge Day keeps the tradition going.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Yep. It is National Senior Health and Fitness Day. Have you seen your health and fitness?
Yes.
Hey.
Yes, I have seen my health and fitness.
Yeah, it is Biscuit Day, which is a cookie in England, and International Everest Day, the mountain.
Let's have a cookie.
All right, we could do that. A biscuit.
A cookie, biscuit, it doesn't matter. I'll take either.
Okay.
I'll take both.
One in each hand.
Yes.
Yeah. Happy not Tuesday. It's Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yes.
It's Josh and Chantel.
Do you have trouble falling asleep?
Not so much.
No, you don't. You don't typically.
I'm a pretty good sleeper.
Yes, you are. If you do have trouble falling asleep any night, I did. I'm usually a pretty good sleeper too, but the other night I had trouble. I wish I had known this trick. This is called the Alpha Bridge sleep.
The Alpha Bridge sleep.
Yeah, have you heard about this?
Nope. Talk to me.
All the rage on TikTok.
Oh, is it?
I guess. This person says it is.
Okay.
Okay, so it's called Alpha Bridge because it tricks your brain. It refers to your alpha brain waves.
Okay.
And these are types of brain waves that appear prominently when you're relaxing with your eyes closed right at the brink of sleep. So
I've been there.
Here's what you do. So the goal is to stimulate your brainwaves by like simulating drowsy eye movement so you feel relaxed enough to fall asleep.
So you fake it?
Kind of, yeah.
You go, oh, my eyes are so tired.
Yes. So get comfortable in your bed.
Mm-hmm.
If you're on a plane or a train, it says get as comfy as possible too.
Okay.
Close your eyes and count to 30.
Mm-hmm.
Next, open your eyes slightly so only a sliver of them is open, like a half moon shape.
Oh, okay.
Count to 5 as you hold them slightly open. Fully close your eyes again and count again to 30. Open your eyes halfway again and count to 5. Close
All
your
right.
eyes one more time and focus on your breath.
And that should zonk you out.
Last step, slowly breathe in and out through your nose, and you should drift off to sleep.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of thinking.
Counting. A lot of thinking and counting.
Do you know what I like to do?
What's that?
Go to sleep.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
I know. It
if
works
there's a
for me.
night that
It works for me.
struggling,
Yeah.
I'm going to try it. I just
You
don't know
should.
if I'm going to ever remember the
Let's
steps.
go ahead. Close your eyes all the way down.
Okay.
Relax all the way down.
Done.
And count to 30 in your head.
Okay.
Not out loud. Because if you're doing that, that's going to be too much.
Okay.
Because you're going to be, 1, 2. This is just like counting sheep. This is the same thing.
No, but then
And then
you
half open your eyes. That's too open.
trick your eyes.
yeah.
My eyes do feel heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I could take a nap. I could really.
Yeah. And
This
then
is
5.
working.
And then close them again and go to 30.
Great.
Yep. And then when you get down, this is terrible. to
No, it
listen
isn't.
to.
It's working.
Is it?
Yeah, I could fall asleep.
Well, what do you know? What do you know? Be careful with that.
Why?
Seems powerful.
It is powerful. Let's go back to sleep.
Classy 97, it's Josh and Chantel.
Hey, the legendary cheese rolling race
Yes.
took place yesterday.
Yeah. I saw some photos and video of it.
No, today. I guess it took place today.
No, they had some stuff I saw online last night.
Oh,
I saw some stuff.
you did?
Yeah.
Well, it said it was posted today, and then it said it took place today. So it doesn't matter. Okay, so it happened either today or yesterday.
Okay.
They were worried, the people in charge were worried about mass casualties. Hundreds of people threw themselves down a 180-meter hill.
Yeah.
How much? We're in the metric system. 180 meters is... Dun, 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 dun.
590 feet.
Okay. That means the same thing as 180 to me. It means nothing. All right.
Fair.
The cheese was 6 pounds.
Yeah.
The cheese will.
Yeah.
They had a couple of races throughout the day.
Yeah, they do different heats.
But the rule remains the same for each race. The first runner to snatch the cheese will be declared the winner. So is it timed if they have different heats? Because it's one wheel of cheese.
It is not. No, there's a different wheel of cheese in
for
each heat.
each heat. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
This year's hill was especially slippery and muddy after recent rain.
Oh, no.
Members of the local rugby club line up at the bottom to catch tumbling competitors. That's who stops you because it's a steep hill.
I know.
And you get roly-polying real quick, and people ragdoll. It's crazy to watch.
I know. I don't know why anybody does this. This event, do you know that it's formally known as the Cooper's Hill Cheese Rolling
That is
and
correct.
Wake?
Yep.
It is 6 centuries old, and it originated from a festival celebrating the arrival of spring.
Sure. Now, that originally, years and years and years and years ago,
Yeah.
a graduate of North Carolina State won in 2022. She came back. She won this year in the females.
Abby.
Is that her name?
American Abby was the women's champion, is what my report says.
Yes, Abby Lampy.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Good
Yep.
for her.
Yep, from North Carolina. So she's a 2-time winner because she won in 2022 as well. And she won the cheese.
Oh my! This is something I'll never ever participate in. Will I go watch? 100%.
I'll just watch online.
Well, yeah, but wouldn't it be cool to if you're in England and they're like, "Oh, hey, the cheese race is today." Yeah, let's go watch.
Yeah, I don't know if you've we got to wait for an ad, but I don't know if you've ever seen.
I have.
But like just the terrible things that the human body goes through. One dude had to go to the hospital. I saw
A lot of people went to the hospital.
Yeah, one dude not so good though.
Bleeding and bruising.
Yeah, look at him. Just look at this. And that's a strategy. I mean, that roly-poly movement of just ragdolling your body is how you win.
Oh, my gosh. That hurts. It hurts me to look at it.
Yeah. And there she is with her cheese. Look at her. Abby, way
And
to
what?
go.
You win that cheese?
Yep.
That's all you win?
Yes.
I thought it was bigger than that. It looks small.
It's a cheese wheel. That's it. That's it.
I know, but I thought
you got
it
to
was
catch it.
bigger.
You got to catch that rolling down a hill.
And that's all you win.
And you win it.
I don't like cheese that much.
Abby likes cheese a whole bunch. There's some good news for you. Blake, I guess I'm going to guess Conchelo.
We'll just call her Blake. Or
it's
him.
a him.
Him? Okay.
Yeah. Blake Conchelo always admired the old red 1954 International Harvester pickup truck that his grandfather Richard had. And Richard had a lot of memories of driving this truck around, but Blake never saw it on the road. He only saw it run down and not running. And so by the time Blake came around, it was just toast. It wasn't working. It was done.
Okay.
So Blake gave the truck a nickname. He called it Cannonball because it's red. This is a big red truck. And he was kind of inspired to get it up and running again. So he put work in, adding parts and fixing broken systems. Often he had to get creative with the repairs because the actual parts for this 70-year-old truck are like impossible to find. So he had a lot of ambition and a little bit of ingenuity. And he got Cannonball running again, and he drove it over to Grandpa's house, and Grandpa was in tears and said, "Well, I'll be danged." That's what he said. That's a quote from Richard as the truck drove down the road, stirred up a bunch of memories, and fulfilled the dream of Blake to get that going for Grandpa again.
That's pretty cool.
So we got this 1954 truck up and running. Cannonball. Yep. And now I'm imagining with the exposure of this story, there may be some folks who are like, let's get this thing done up right. Let's do it. And I bet some people will step in and help.
I bet you're
Car
right.
people are big like that. So I think that's cool. But
Good
job, Blake. Yeah,
Way
Blake.
to be nice to your grandpa.
Getting that old Cannonball running again. So that's pretty cool. It's good news.
I'll be danged.
To get you going on Classy 97. Classy 97, it's Josh and Chantel. Good morning.
Good morning. In case you haven't noticed, schools are winding down.
Yeah, that's a thing. Graduations are happening. Summer is right around the corner.
Yep.
Some people have already let out and didn't have to go back after Memorial Day. Others have to finish this whole week.
Yep. Today is Emery's last day. It is her last day
It's
of
exciting.
8th grade.
Yeah.
She's very sad.
Okay, here I'm trying to remember back. All right, like 8th grade. See, I still had 9th grade at the junior high.
I did too.
And so it was no big deal. I wasn't leaving middle school, going to high school yet. That transition was saved for another year.
Yeah.
But now
Mine
it's
too.
only 7th and 8th grade at middle school.
At the school
and
she
then
attends,
9th through 12th is in high school, which is, that's a wild thing.
It's just, she's like me. Emery is so like me in so many ways, where 2 months ago, she hated it.
Yeah, I'm done with school.
I'm
I
done
don't
with
wanna be
school.
here.
I don't want to be here. I hate it.
And
I
now
hate
she's
everything.
like, I'm going to miss it.
I don't want to leave. I'm sad.
Right.
And it's just because it's change and
It's
it's
a transition.
scary.
Yeah.
And at that school, she knows where everything is, and she knows the teachers, and she knows the
Right.
students. And
That
she may not
routine's
love
been built
every
up.
day, but she's sad to be leaving it.
That makes sense.
There's a couple of teachers that she's really going to miss.
Right.
A couple of friends that she's made that she's not. I mean, they're going to be moving with her to the other school,
I would assume.
but-
Yeah. Unless something crazy happens over the summer or whatever. But that's the other thing. Like you see all of these people like every day,
Mhm.
and then you go away for 3 months or whatever, 2.5 months, and then you come back and so much has changed.
I know, especially, yeah.
Like this is a giant changing point for maturity and everything else in all of these people. So it'll be really interesting to see how high school, like that's,
I know.
like it was weird a couple of years ago. We're like, we're done with elementary school. We don't have any kids in elementary. And now we're done with middle school.
I know.
You're having a transitional moment.
Because we only have a high schooler left.
I know.
You and I.
Yeah.
That's it.
But it's 4 years of high school. It's not like
I know, but
she's graduating tomorrow.
no. Life happens so fast,
It's
man.
a blink of an eye. It's crazy. But
Good luck
exciting
to
times.
everybody finishing school. Good luck to teachers. I'm sure you're ready to be done.
No doubt. And I saw there was this thing where a teacher said, "Look, I can be ready for summer and still be a good teacher.
Oh,
I just am
absolutely.
like, this is my job, and I'm ready for the break."
Yeah.
Which well deserved. Well deserved.
Teachers are like, here, parents.
Yeah,
Entertain
your
your kids.
turn. No kidding. And also, congrats to the class of 2024.
Woohoo.
Classy 97. It's Josh and Chantel.
Josh, let's have a pizza oven update.
What do you want to know?
Oh, okay. Well, you got a pizza oven. You've been looking for one for a while.
Yeah.
You got one from my
Sort of a
brother-in-law.
hand-me-down, yeah.
Yeah.
He was not having any luck with it, and he said, look, if you want to try, you can have it. And I said, all right, let me give it a shot. And my first go-around, epic failure. Giant, epic
What
failure.
happened? What happened on the first go-round? Why was it a failure?
Well, I made dough from scratch, which went fine, I thought, but it stuck to the peel, which is the giant pizza spatula.
Okay. It's called a peel.
It's called a peel.
P-E-A.
A pizza peel.
P-E-E-L?
Sure.
Okay. Got it.
And so I did a bunch of research after that, because what happened is when I put it in there, I took it out and I had a burned pile of pizza that was more like a disaster. It was just a disaster.
Yeah.
And I ended up cooking frozen pizzas in it, and that worked better.
The outside edges were burnt pretty hardcore, but the inside, the middle, was still pretty doughy.
Yeah, I was having a lot of problems.
Yeah.
And so I talked to a guy who actually ran a pizza business, and so he kind of gave me some pointers, and then I got online and did a little bit more research, and I found some different dough. Anyway, this go around much better. I successfully made 2 out of 3 of the pizzas that I cooked.
Yes, you did, and they were delicious.
Yeah, it turned out.
Even the first one that you cooked, it was a little bit overdone.
Yeah.
But you could salvage some of the pieces.
Sure.
And even the pieces that were okay were pretty dang good.
But then the second and third pizzas that I cooked were excellent. I was excited. I think I learned how to regulate the temperature a little bit better, because it isn't propane. Like it's pellet. I have to cook pellets, and it's a whole thing, and you got to preheat. There's steps to this thing.
I know. You're into it.
And so, I made pizzas, and it turned out much better than the first go-round.
You ate them yesterday for lunch. You ate the leftovers. How were the leftovers?
I'll be having that again for lunch today. It was pretty good.
Were they good?
Yeah.
Even microwaved?
Yep.
Well done.
Not mad about it. And I do have a toaster oven here, so I could really toaster oven them and make them nice.
Oh, a toaster oven. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
not going to put them in the toaster. No, there is rumor around these halls that there used to be a different toaster in the break room that someone reheated their pizza in.
No.
You can do that.
You can.
You can, but you have to turn the toaster on its side.
Oh, smart.
Right. Otherwise, all your stuff goes bleh, and the person who did that doesn't work here. But that person did not turn it on its side.
Oh,
and so all the pizza went bleh
and then
the bottom. And then
caught on fire and
I
stuck
bet
up
it was
the
a whole
place.
thing. I bet it was a whole thing. It's a whole workplace disaster. So don't do that. Use a microwave or toaster oven or air fryer or an oven. Last resort. I would build a campfire before I would turn a toaster on its side.
You would?
Don't. Yes.
Why?
Don't. Because don't turn a toaster on its side. It's
Why?
just not. That's not a safe idea.
Why?
It's a fire hazard. It's a terrible idea.
Just don't put anything next to it.
No, just don't do it. Because also when it's done, what happens?
Oh, it pops out.
Yeah. And there goes your hot pizza all over the whole floor. Classy 97, it's Josh and it's Chantel. Hi.
I just watched an Instagram reel, where there was a gas station, I don't know where, but they posted a sign on their door that said they would offer a $5 discount on gas if you walked in doing a silly dance.
And great idea.
You and I do silly dances all the time. Nobody ever offers us discounts.
Yeah, no.
We've been cheated.
Well, we didn't go to that gas station.
No, but more places should do that because I watched the video of like these people coming in doing silly dances.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun.
It is fun. I mean, that's a whole new energy. And I'm sure there's some curmudgeons that are like, I'll just pay.
Yeah.
I'll just pay the bride. I can't be silly.
Where's the fun in that?
Yeah.
Because a few people I watched were like a little hesitant to do it, but once they did it, they were like, this is ridiculous and fun.
Right.
And then they laughed.
And then you let loose a little bit.
And then you have a good time.
Right. It's okay. Don't take life so serious. You can be silly every once in a while. It's
because we like to embarrass our kids.
Right. Well, there's that.
We do silly walks all the time.
There's this walk I've walked in on that is an instant embarrassment.
For Emery.
Oh, if I even like hint that I'm going to start doing it, she will leave the area. She's like, I will not be seen with you doing that move. It's a good move.
It's like a gorilla.
It is.
Walk.
It is. Well, that makes it sound like there's like forearms forward, which they're not. You really sit back into it. I don't know what kind of animal walks like that.
Where did you come up with that one?
I don't know. My body moved that way, and I kind of just went, this is
just natural for you?
It's actually pretty comfortable.
No, it isn't.
What happened is she started doing a silly walk and found that it was rapid. Like, she could move. She was like, this is a hustle. Like, I can get around quick if I move in this weird way. And she's like, why is that so fast? She just did it yesterday. And I was like, why is that so quick? It's fascinating. But she won't do it outside of the house.
Oh, of course not.
And if anybody does it around her, forget about it.
Yeah. People can see her outside the house, Josh. People think she has parents outside of the house.
What?
I know.
How embarrassing.
I know.
You can't have adults. Ugh. No way.
I love it. I think more places need to offer a discount for doing silly walks.
It's a good deal.
For just being silly.
Right?
Tell me a silly joke. I'll give you $5.
Bring a smile to faces every day.
Who does?
That attitude. Doing silly walks, doing silly things, telling me a clean joke, whatever. That's fun. It's a good time. And you're right. More places should be like, here's $5 off.
I know.
More places should just knock $5 off.
Just for being silly.
Yeah. Hey, you smiled at me today. Here's $5 off.
Just because I like you.
That's right.
Pew, pew.
Classy 97, it's Josh and it's Chantel. Good morning. So over on the internet, somebody asked the question, what improved your quality of life so much that you wish you had done it sooner? There's a long list here.
Okay.
What do you think someone would do to improve their quality of life? And these are easy things. These are small things that would improve your quality of life and you wish you would have done them sooner.
I don't know. Like, what are some of the comments people
All right, so
said?
somebody said meditating.
Okay.
Somebody said getting a pet. Somebody said sleeping 8 hours a night. Somebody said getting out of debt.
Yes.
So these are bottom of the list.
Okay.
What do you think is the number one thing?
I don't know.
What's the number one thing that would improve your quality of life right now?
Retirement?
Close. Working 4 days a week.
It's
number one on the list.
So long.
I know. So I said I work 4 days a week. It changed my life forever.
Yeah.
Working from home was a big one. That one was up pretty high as well. Cutting out toxic friends and family is a big deal.
Setting some boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Stopped putting other people's needs before their own happiness and well-being.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a big deal. Exercising, drinking more water, cleaning as you go so the mess doesn't accumulate.
Oh.
That's a good one. There's a lot of kids who need to learn that.
There's a lot of adults who need to learn that.
Yeah, that's true, too. Losing weight made the list. Stop consuming so much news and social media and reading and cooking more. Yeah. So those are simple things that a lot of people were like, I started doing this stuff and immediately my life got better.
Reading and cooking more. Absolutely. I need to do all of that stuff on the list. Exercising, eating better, meditating, 8 hours of sleep. It's fine.
4-day work week.
Yeah.
We're experiencing that this week. How's it going so far?
Uh,
I'll ask you in 2 days.
yeah, ask me when the week is over, and I'll be like, yeah, 4 days is great.
Right. Monday was great.
I know.
Yeah. We're hiking. Got to be outside. I need that more often, too. That's not on the list. But
No,
spending more time
nature.
in nature. Yeah, that's a big one. So anyway, simple things, the small things that you can actually control.
Well, you know
are
what
the
they
things that
say
will
about
make
the
your life
small
better.
things.
They add up to
over
big.
time.
They add up to big things.
Yeah.
It's true. That's what they say. Wake up, Classy 97. It's Josh and Chantel.
It's us.
So this is a question I posted on the Classy 97 community. That's our Facebook group. If you're not a member, join. I wanted to know, when you were a kid, what made your summer the best summer ever? As we're reaching the end of school, a lot of kids kicking off summer vacation. What was it for you, Chantel, that when you were a kid, what made your summer the best summer ever?
Getting up and having no agenda.
That's nice.
Like, it was, you wake up, you eat some cold cereal, maybe watch a cartoon or two, and I get out on my bike. I just
Ride your bike.
I liked riding my bike around the neighborhood.
Okay. You can ride your bike around the neighborhood.
I know.
You got a grown-up bike now.
I know, but I have agendas every day.
Oh,
and that's the worst part, is
Okay.
having a schedule. When I was a kid, during the summer, no rules. It felt like there were no rules anyway.
Right. Bailey said no school and no homework.
Yeah.
Clearly, that's the greatest part there. Ben said working at scout camp for the summer, an entire summer in the outdoors, starting fires, riding bikes, building things, hanging out with friends, and getting paid for it. Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that. That's a good answer, Ben. We've got Dallin, who said feeling like summer was never ending, spending late nights with friends and family around campfires.
Yeah.
Zach had to work over the summer, so he really appreciated summer when it was over. He didn't get to spend any time during the summer. He's just working. JR had shenanigans with cousin on camping trips. I know this. This is real. Like trying to swim across treacherous stretches of water. You do dumb things. You can chime in on the Classy 97 community, our Facebook group. When you were a kid, what made your summer the best summer ever? They asked kids nationally. They wanted to know, between the ages of 5 and 14, what does your perfect summer look like? What do you think they said?
I don't know. What did they say?
Simple stuff. It's simple things. Pool parties, road trips, going to the beach, playing for 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
And when they asked them what they were looking forward to the most over the summer, overwhelmingly, the kids said having time to play.
Exactly. No agenda, no schedule. Right. Just you get up, you do your own thing. And maybe your parents had something scheduled for you, but didn't matter because it felt like
but
the days
if they were working
so long.
too, that's true. And if they were working, like both my parents worked.
Mine
so
too.
I was like running the neighborhood.
I know.
That's what it was. Like I was outside all the time. Yep. It was pretty great. Anyway, make time to play this summer. That's the big deal, regardless of your age. That's the advice. They say a big deal is making time to play outside. Go play. It relax.
Can we go right now?
Do something nice. Sure. I mean, kind of this job is sort of like play, isn't it?
Is it?
Well, at least I thought so. Classy 97. It's Josh and Chantel.
The TV seasons have just wrapped up.
Oh, like the series of shows?
Yeah.
They're done for the summer?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like everything. Like seasons.
So TV just goes off?
TV,
What
typically
happens?
the seasons run from fall to spring, right?
Sure.
They start in September. I mean, they typically match the school year.
Is that right? I don't know.
Yeah. Don't
Okay.
you remember, like, as a kid, you were like, oh, I can't wait until my show comes back in the spring, or the fall. That's how it works. That's how TV seasons work.
The only show I ever got that involved in was Lost.
And it came in the
So
fall,
I don't
left in the spring.
It was all over the place. And then there were like a year and a half between seasons sometimes. Nonetheless, shows have wrapped up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they did a list, of course they did, the top 100 shows. I'm not going to go through all of them.
Yeah, let's not read 100 of them.
Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football, and Thursday Night Football took the top 3 spots.
Okay. And that'll be back in August.
Yeah. The top 3 spots, football.
That's you did that.
Yes, I did it. You're right.
It wasn't like that till you became a fan.
Yeah, they were slipping.
Yeah.
And then I started watching football, and everyone was like, I'm going to check this out.
Look what you've done.
You could say, look what you made me do.
Oh,
right?
Is that a Taylor thing? That's a football and Taylor reference is what you've done there.
Yeah. But
All right.
she doesn't have any involvement in football. So.
None. Zero influence.
And then a lot of these shows, we don't really watch TV. So
Right?
I don't know a lot of these. But then Tracker came in 4th place, NCIS, Young Sheldon. 60 Minutes is on the list. And then they've got a whole bunch of game shows that are on this list too. And Survivor. I didn't even think Survivor was still even around. Can you even believe it?
Survivor's a good show. I like a competition show like that, but it's been around for a long time.
I know it has. I'm trying to see 46th edition. It premiered in 2000.
Is that
Survivor.
right?
The Golden Bachelor is pretty up there.
That's
got
a
lot
newer one.
That was a pretty popular show. Yeah, it was seniors, right?
Well, yeah, I guess that's how that works.
What were you going to say?
No, I don't know.
Oh.
That's what it was. It was an older gentleman.
They have one of the most watched game shows, The Price is Right at night. That's a game show.
At night?
Yeah. I didn't even know that was a thing. We really don't
I don't watch TV. I don't.
I had no idea. And then Celebrity Jeopardy is on there and Celebrity Wheel of Fortune. But The Price is Right at night. That's only a show you watch when you're skipping school.
Right?
That's the only time you watch The Price is Right.
And I haven't watched it with Drew Carey that much, but because I'm a Bob Barker kid. So, I feel like I was betraying my Bob Barker
Aw.
roots. No, not really. Drew's good.
Poor Bob Barker.
Yeah. Anyway,
Football. Top 3 spots
I'm not
for
surprised.
most watched TV.
You alone have convinced me that there were a lot of new fans this year. I'm not surprised it was number 1, 2, and 3. Classy 97, it's Josh and Chantel.
Okay, we have a debate that we need to settle.
What is it?
You think it's a lilac bush.
It is.
I think it's a lilac tree.
It's not a tree.
Want to know what Google says?
Oh, because Google knows everything?
Lilacs can grow as bushes or trees.
Oh, so we're both right.
Most lilacs sold today are bushes, so you'd be forgiven for being confused by the sight of one in tree form. Well, there are hundreds of varieties of lilac bushes. There is just one lilac tree.
Yeah.
So we were both right.
We have a bush.
I disagree.
I'm looking at pictures. We do not have a lilac tree.
Let me look at a lilac tree.
We have a lilac bush. How many trunks does a tree have?
All right. Looking at photographs.
We have a lilac bush.
We have a lilac bush. You're right. I will secede this time.
All right.
let you take the
Wednesday, May
victory.
29th, 2024 at 8:53.
Wait.
Josh was determined to be correct
No. Wait.
about lilac
Look,
bush.
That's in the lilac tree
Right,
category.
ours doesn't look like that.
Yeah, it does.
No, it does not.
Yes.
Ours wishes it looked like that.
Look at the trunk system. Ours looks like that.
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
No. Ours does not look like that.
I'm going to take a picture and then I'm going to ask.
Of our sad.
It's not sad.
It's horrible.
No.
Overgrown.
It is a little bit overgrown.
Lilac bush.
But I like it. It's beautiful. Don't say it's sad. I like it.
Our sad lilac bush.
It's not sad. I'm gonna have to ask. This isn't over yet.
I was determined to be correct.
I take it back.
Wake up, Classy 97. It's Josh and Chantel.
Have you ever been mean to a bug?
Have I ever been mean to a bug?
Yeah.
I killed a spider yesterday.
That's so mean.
Oh, by the way, I killed a spider yesterday.
You did. I didn't. In our house?
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
Josh, I'm so proud of
It
you.
was threatening our daughter.
In what way?
It
In her
existed. No, it was on the door to our room, actually,
Ew.
next to her room. And she goes, "What is that?" I said, "I don't know. What is it?" She goes, "Looks like a spider." And she's backing away down the hall. And I was like, fine. And so I grabbed a shoe and I went, "Pwik."
A shoe?
And then, because that's how I do it. And she said, now you have spider guts all over your door. And I said, no, I don't. And I grabbed the toilet paper and I cleaned it up and threw it away.
What kind of spider was it?
A tiny one.
Okay. It's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind tiny ones. Okay, that's different. Killing spiders.
I killed a spider yesterday.
I'm impressed.
I know.
Surprised and congratulatory.
I should have left it for you.
You should have. You usually do.
Anyway.
When I'm talking about being nice to bugs, I was talking to somebody and she said that she used to rip. We don't have lightning bugs here. She lives in Arkansas, I want to say. I don't remember.
Not Kansas, because you can have Arkansas and Kansas, or you can have Arkansas and Kansas. You can't have both.
Kansas. Okay, she said she used to rip the butts off of lightning bugs.
Why?
The glow parts.
And then do what?
I don't know.
Wear them on your fingertips? What do you do with them? Like bugles?
I don't know. But then it made me think at the time that we saw a slug in our yard.
Well, see, so that's a different deal. Slugs eat plants. We found it in the garden.
Yeah.
And we didn't want it there. And I still to this day hate the salt on the slug thing.
I know. I felt so bad because we had the slug and then we said, hey, isn't there a thing that they hate salt or it makes them dry up?
They do.
And then we tested out the hypothesis.
I do not like it.
It was very rude. Yeah, and I still feel very bad about it.
But slugs can't be in your garden. They'll ruin your garden.
Take them out of the garden. You don't need to put salt on them. Don't do it. It's very sad.
I'm not into it. You were fascinated watching a praying mantis eat a grasshopper, and I had to leave. I couldn't even be in the backyard.
That was science. That was fascinating.
I have to go. I can't do it.
That was just nature, bud. I had no part of that.
Do it.
I just said, hey, I'm going to check this out because this is pretty cool.
I'm way too soft for that stuff. I can't. I can't watch it. I can't think about it.
Moral of the story is be nice to bugs.
Except for that spider I killed.
Well,
yesterday.
it's fine. If they're in your house, you have to eliminate them. But do it in a nice way, right? Don't torture them. If you're in their house, you're in their house.
This is why I'm a catch and release fisherman. This is why I can't do it. I just can't. Can't even. It's not a thing for me.
Just be nice to the bugs.
Let's go hunt. No. You have a good time. My meat comes from the store. Classy 97, it's Josh and Chantel.
I was just reading this thing about invisible household tasks that drain time and energy. They're not invisible. They're just not like, if you see a sink full of dirty dishes, you're like, I got to clean the sink full of dirty dishes.
Right.
So invisible, like you can't see these things, but they still need to be done. And I'm curious to know if you ever see these invisible tasks.
All right. Invisible household chores, things that should be done. Maybe I do them invisibly.
Nah.
All right, let's see.
Staying on top of kids' clothes?
100%.
Do ya?
Yeah.
You know,
I don't, but that they are taken care of. So, invisible task done. Next.
Who did it?
The kids. They do their own laundry.
No, that's not even just about laundry. It's, okay, do you have your summer clothes? Do you have your winter clothes? Do you have your school clothes? Do you have school shoes? When was the last time we bought you?
They're 14 and 19.
I understand, but I'm saying in years prior.
Oh, yeah, then I worried about it.
Did ya?
Sure.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we went school shopping. And
Okay.
Christmas shopping.
Okay. Meal planning, that's an invisible chore that I hate. I hate meal planning.
It's not invisible. It's on the wall.
I hate it. It's on the wall after I write it there.
Yeah, it's not invisible. There's stuff written on the wall that says what's supposed to be prepared for dinner. And there's food in the fridge, too. Did you know about that?
I did know that. How about keeping track of what household items are needed? Oh, we're getting low on toilet paper.
Yeah.
Oh, the dish soap is getting low.
Yeah, that happens.
That gets replenished.
Yeah, I let you know. Hey, I'm out of garbage bags for outside. Add it to the list. I say that all the time. What are you talking about? That's not even invisible either. I say, oh, hey, we're out of laundry soap.
This. You don't do the laundry.
Yeah, I do.
All right. What about managing school schedules?
Sure.
Needs and communication?
You bet.
Yeah.
I sign parental slips. I don't know what you're making me out to be, but so far all this is taken care of.
Making and keeping track of appointments.
Yep. We got a big calendar on the wall, and we have our family calendar. Done.
What goes on that calendar?
I don't know. I add stuff sometimes. I read stuff sometimes.
Any of the kids' stuff?
What? They're 14 and 19.
The 19-year-old, fine. He can manage his own stuff.
Sure.
The 14-year-old still can't drive herself to anything.
Right. So I look at the calendar and I go, oh, she's got to be there. Or you'll send me a text and say, hey, don't forget. And I'll go, great. Not invisible. Taken care of.
This is going well.
Yeah, I'm doing great.
How about birthday parties?
What about them? Been to some. They're okay.
Not invisible either?
No.
It's always just taken care of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever been to one?
I have.
There's stuff?
I've planned quite a few.
Sure, I've done that.
When?
When?
Well, yeah.
I've planned birthday parties.
When?
And invited people.
For who?
For you.
One. You planned one birthday party.
One's enough. Happy birthday. What?
Wow.
It comes around every year. Be here or don't. Like, this is the party. You want to come? Cool. There's where we'll be.
Okay. We learned a lot today, didn't we?
None of these things were invisible. That's what I learned. What'd you learn?
I learned nothing. Everything stayed the same. That's what I learned.
You're saying you already knew what to expect going into that conversation?
Correct.
Because none of that stuff's invisible. It just gets taken care of. It's Josh and Chantel, and it is time for your Would You Rather This or That question of the day.
Would you rather get $1 every time you compliment a stranger or $100 every time you insult a stranger?
I would like to be the person who takes the high road and is a good person and do the compliment thing and spread happiness at the same time I'm making them monies.
Only $1, though.
Yeah, but that just means I have to do
You'd have to do it more often.
100 strangers would get a compliment to earn me the same as if I said one negative thing. I'm not going to be that negative guy wandering around.
That's going to be horrible.
Yeah.
And then people hate you.
But man, if I said something terrible to 10 strangers, I'd have $1,000 pretty quick.
Pretty easy.
Or 1,000 people get compliments to do the same.
If you found a whole group of them, hey, you have this. You look like this. You could
compliments
get
or
no insults.
Negatives? Oh,
that's what I'm saying. If you find a group of them, 10 in a huddle.
Yeah.
I'd say go to a football field. Do it there.
So is that the one you're taking? You're taking the insult?
No way.
You're taking the quick cash?
No. I think it's harder to insult somebody, especially to their face.
You didn't say it had to be to their face.
Oh, it has to be to their face.
Plus, where's this money coming from? Who's paying me?
That's irrelevant. Where the money comes from is irrelevant.
Okay.
You have
I'm
insult
taking the
or
compliments because I'm not going to be the rude guy.
No. Who wants to be the rude guy?
The rich rude guy, by the way. Because
you can be the rich nice guy. You just have to dish them out
it's
more.
harder. It's harder work.
No, it isn't. It's harder work to insult somebody to their face.
It's 100 times harder. To be the rich, nice guy, it's 100 times harder than to be the rich, rude guy. Based on your numbers.
Based on my numbers.
Yep.
No way, man.
Yeah, way, man. So would you rather get $100 for... forget it.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
What?
Classy 97, it's Josh and Chantel. You're better today than yesterday daily challenge. Have you simplified your life?
No.
Have you created a home environment that is peaceful and purposeful?
No.
With the KonMari method, or the Marie Kondo method.
Oh, Marie Kondo?
Marie Kondo, sure. The KonMari,
Yeah.
as it is called. You go through everything you own, and if it does not spark joy,
Right.
you get rid of it or donate it. Today, your better today than yesterday daily challenge is to try out the Marie Kondo method.
I didn't watch that show. I only heard about it. But everything, you have to do that with everything.
Does it spark joy?
Okay, it doesn't matter if it sparks joy. Guess what? The oven does not spark joy. Do I need the oven? Yeah.
Wow.
I'm just saying. I'm not trying to harsh on your daily challenge.
Look, if I opened my drawer and it looked like Marie Kondo had been there, I don't know what I'd do with myself.
I know it's a great idea. It is. Not everything is going to bring you joy, but you still need it to survive. There it is.
Well,
The cookies in the pantry bring me joy, but I shouldn't eat them.
Chantel has a strong opinion about the Marie Kondo method. If you would like to do the better today than yesterday daily challenge, that's it. That's all you have to do. And if it doesn't spark joy, you thank it for existing and you put it away.
You put it away. Thank you, carrots.
Thank you.
Put them away.
I don't think it.
Go get the cookies.
Maybe you should learn more about it.
The cookies.
I don't think cookies, carrots, and the oven are things that you have to test if they spark joy.
What things? Clothes.
All the things, but
Everything.
not the appliances and the food.
Okay.
What about carrot for your nourishment? I will put you in the fridge now.
What about other people's things that I have to live with?
Oh, you do you?
No.
Yeah? You don't get to decide if my things spark joy.
There's lots of things in my house that I live with that don't necessarily spark joy.
You get to deal with your stuff only. Stay in your lane. That's going to do it for the show. Have a great Wednesday.
Have a great Wednesday.
We'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast. If you enjoy the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Wake Up Classy 97 is hosted by Josh and Chantel Tyler and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.